sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Now, D'Angelo Russell says he patterns his game after another crafty lefty. He said, if I could model my game after somebody, it would be Manu Ginobili. He was never the most athletic, but he could pass, he could score, and he was just so unpredictable. Not a bad role model for D'Lo. Kevin?
Not at all. Yeah, some similarities definitely there, David. Thank you. And now the Lakers starting group. We've got Jared Vanderbilt. He's out there with Anthony Davis. D'Angelo Russell out there with LeBron James. And it's Reeves in at the 2. And for the Spurs, they've got Jones. Collins is out there with Keldon Johnson. And it's Sohan in at the 4 slot. It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having, though, a couple Hall of Fame.
Here's Sohan. Back to Jones. The 17-footer. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Here's James. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
No question James has the green light from anywhere. That mid-range is just another area where he's dangerous.
Now here's Jones. The shot off that time. Nice D from Russell. Here's Vanderbilt. Good.
It's simple. If you get open, LeBron will find you. The king is an incredible passer.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
On the wing, Johnson. James covering. Here's Sohan. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Davis. And Steve, for a lot of reasons, last year was a very frustrating season for the Lakers.
Reason why Kevin, LeBron, and AD were out for extended periods. Russell Westbrook didn't really fit in at first. They missed the playoffs. Keep in mind, lots of people picked the Lakers to win it all. Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
Manu Ginobili, Hall of Fame class of 2022. He played his entire career in San Antonio. And in 2003, Manu's rookie season, we won a ring together.
Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. And so he hits both. And seeing Manu as a rookie, Smitty, what were your early impressions?
Well, the first thing that comes to mind, Kevin, he was unpredictable. He was definitely NBA ready. He had already been a pro for 7 years before he came over. And he played an important role for us winning that title.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Mo Bamba, 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
The raw talent Bamba has, just so impressive. A shot blocking specialist who also makes an impact on the offensive end.
The Spurs making a switch here. Bassey's checked in. And he sinks the second. Jones with it. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Johnson outside. Here's Sohan. Vanderbilt defending. They get the rebound.
great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Jones. High, arcing shot. Not going to go that time. Good D by LeBron. Lakers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. The shot's good from Vanderbilt.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Has to show him. There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter. Shot clock at 5. The rebound by the Lakers. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Another thing you like about Russell is just good size at that lead guard position and makes him a handful to defend inside.
The Lakers have shot 2 free throws and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
And he makes the first. And the Lakers making a change here. And so Russell hits them both.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
And so it's Los Angeles heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very...
11. Spurs fans, get loud for yours.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
So with Johnson on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. You've got Doug McDermott. Monte Graham is out there with Devin Vassell. Then it's Collins, and it's Bates Diop in at the 4 spot.
And with the struggles AD has had to stay healthy, and you wonder, though, if the team's going to focus on having him be at his best for that postseason run and try to manage the wear and tear.
Another shot, and Davis sends it back.
All of AD's 7'6" wingspan coming into play allowed him to block it away.
Beasley trying to break free, and that one drops for him.
The assist.
Hachimura's got the lead up to 11 now for Los Angeles. That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And putting that pressure on the rim, that's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
And when Davis is on the court, Greg, he is a force. But how do you keep him healthy into the playoffs? That is the question.
I mean, sustaining his output over a full season isn't easy, but Davis has had a bit of bad luck with the injury, so you have to mitigate ways to keep him available.
At the line for San Antonio, Zach Collins. 1 shot.
1 shot.
That one misses for Collins. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. what enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
Great pass from Devin. He's all about doing what's best for the team.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. James in the post, working on Collins. The shot's good from LeBron.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
I now will send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, for 22 straight years, San Antonio made the playoffs. They haven't made the last 3 postseasons, and former Spur Robert Ory worries if they'll ever be relevant again, saying, I hate to say that. San Antonio is a small market. Guys just aren't going to go there. And that's a dire prediction for such a storied and successful franchise, Kevin.
Wow, no kidding, David. All right, thank you. Johnson against LeBron. Great D that time from LeBron.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Reeves. And Wesley pulls it down.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Johnson's shot is off.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
Well, you know, technically it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
And so that brings the first half to a close.
The Lakers, 23.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what do you think was the main issue during the first half?
We didn't make shots.
Thank you for that insightful analysis, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back with the second half of basketball right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. It's the Lakers out on top at halftime. They have a 13-point lead. Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
They're running some great offense right now, working the ball in good spots, taking what the defense gives them, not forcing up shots. We'll see if they can maintain that discipline in the second half.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about the score? And that does it for our halftime show.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Jared Vanderbilt, what a contribution.
Yeah, early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Checking out the group now for Darvin Ham to start the second half. Jared Vanderbilt out there with LeBron James. And there's Mohamed Bamba. Then it's Russell. And it's Reeves in at the shooting guard.
And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
Here's Vanderbilt. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
Assist from
Russell's got 3 assists now in this one.
Already one of the league's more creative assist men. Russell making people around him better.
On the wing, Johnson. Kicks it out to Jones. To the paint, here's Collins. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoff, Russell has some making up to do.
Yeah, and the efficiency has been a problem. And if you're a player whose primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Some changes here for the Spurs. Cassie's checked in. And it's Doug McDermott in for Johnson. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
So it's San Antonio now, trailing by 17. Jones looking for an opening. Just 5 to shoot. McDermott down low. James covering. McDermott can't get it to go. Davis, the pass to Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
Great pass. We talk about AD's guard-like skills. That includes his floor vision.
Now the pass to Sohan. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. And Davis sends it back. Russell high post. Working on Jones. And Davis gets it to go.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge league with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
Both teams deciding to change it up. 54 seconds left in the third. Inside, here's Bassey. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. Bassey's got his first basket.
Though Devontae is a natural-born scorer, he's developed into a solid playmaker as well.
Russell finds Davis. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Graham from outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Graham's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well-run set and a smooth jump shot off the catch.
Schroeder dishes to Davis. Beasley with McDermott on him. That one goes in. Davis has got 6 points in the quarter.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
And here is Vassell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And they get it back. Shoots over Schroeder. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
That is situational basketball. It takes a good understanding and good execution.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Lakers lead by 18. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Spurs trail by 18. They've got Collins. Keldon Johnson is out there with Devontae Graham. And it's Sohan in at the force. That's the San Antonio 5. Down low. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First team foul.
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
First free throw is good. Jones checked in for the Spurs. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Now Russell. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
San Antonio ball.
And Collins has got the ball here for the Spurs. It's a 16-point game. Jones and Davis sends it back. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. And San Antonio has possession. Jones the pass to Sohan. Back to Jones.
And that's terrific D by Hachimura. He's shown he has the strength and length to match up against almost anyone.
Here's Reeves. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 18.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Here's Johnson. Good D by LeBron. Los Angeles leading by 18. Russell inside. Johnson on him. Trying to get open is Davis. James misses. Spurs have gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. Passes it to Sohan. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation.
San Antonio ball.
You know, Steve, the persistent growth of Keldon Johnson is pretty impressive.
It is, Kevin. He is obviously receptive to good coaching and is committed to finding success here in the league. Almost across the board, you see his stats creeping up season to season.
And the technical free throw is good. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're down by 17. There's 1:26 left to play here in the fourth.
It's time to give out some defense.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, D'Angelo Russell.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
And with their spot in the postseason assured, he's picking up just at the right time to be on top of his game.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Lakers.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for LeBron.
No, there's a few ways to control a game, right? You can do it with pace, you can do it with patience and efficiency. Tonight, he did it by owning the boards.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Langford. Guarded by Walker. Just 4 to shoot. And Jang gets it to go.
You see Langford's ability as a facilitator. Great court awareness.
It's stolen. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
And San Antonio has possession. They trail by 16. Langford kicks to McDermott. Pass to Jang. Fires for 3. Bamba with the block.
The main weapon in Bamba's attack, the slender long arms he possesses
That's
helps
the
him
end of
block
the game.
lots of shots.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, LeBron. You keep taking care of business. How is your game traveling on the road?
You know, we just try to have a road warrior mentality. We understand when we go on the road, it's just us. The Laker faithful, they travel with us too sometimes, but we know it's just all about us and how we can play well on the road, and we've been doing that this year so far.
Yeah, you kept this crowd quiet down the stretch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Steve